And buckle up.
The Bourne Identity is the best spy thriller in years.
You got a Black Ops agent who's off a reservation.
We can't stay here. It's not safe.
With a mind-blowing car chase that rivals the French Connection. On June 14th, danger is born. The Bourne Identity, rated PG-13, at theaters Friday.
Everyone I know is on AOL.
You've got mail.
Email is my favorite.
I get pictures from my kids all the time.
It's a great way to keep in touch.
You can talk to my best friend, lives in another state.
You can find out what's going on in town.
Whenever you need them, they're there. Parental controls are fabulous on AOL.
I listen to music on AOL. It's the best thing we ever did. AOL has it all.
America Online. You've got mail. Call 1-800-4ONLINE.
Hey, Doc. I got someone here who wants to meet you.
A dog! A dog?
A dog.
But you told them we couldn't get a dog until we got the house. Did you hear something from our lender?
We got the house.
Call the Fannie Mae Foundation for a free guide to help put you on the path to home ownership and for a list of lenders and credit counselors.
I had a 747 named after me, and it flew the route between San Francisco and Tokyo. United was rewarding frequent flyers by naming planes after them. I saw it one time when I flew back from Osaka to San Francisco. I did see my plane sitting at a gate. My mother was happy. I finally amounted to something. My name is Howard Feinberg, and I've flown 2,540,000 miles on United Airlines. It was really a hoot.
The NBA Finals pregame show is brought to you by United, making travel easier for over 75 years. We are United.
Who's got the closest shave? He does, even on the tough spots. The Remington TPP, the only shaver that first trims the hard-to-get hair, then follows with 3 flexing foils to cut even closer. The Remington TPP. Total closeness or your money back.
Not having what you want. It's wanting what you got. I'm gonna soak up the sun. I'm gonna tell everyone tonight. I'm gonna soak up the sun. I'm gonna soak up the sun.
The first major advance for the fastest treatment of athlete's foot is Lamisil AT. Lamisil AT is the first non-prescription medicine proven to kill the fungus with just 1 week's use. Not even a prescription can beat that. Motrin and AF and Tenacan still expect you to treat for 4 weeks. Who's going to do that? When your feet itch and burn, using Lamisil AT 1 week keeps you athlete's foot free 3 months. Lamisil AT. There's no better way to cure athlete's foot.
Ready to face Calvin Chambers?
But I'm not going to cut Calvin any slack.
What can you do to stop him?
Stomp on him. That's what.
I got dogs digging out of my house.
It's nothing that I can't handle.
When a little guy has a big heart.
As long as Fabulous is playing, get used to the play.
How do you do that? Like Mike.
Can I get your autograph on my knees?
What's your name? Eric?
Dirk.
Rated PG. July 3rd, only in theaters.
My whole family's on America Online. I like my mom a lot. She has AOL.
I get to share pictures with my sisters.
My brothers are on my buddy list.
It's like a community.
I keep in touch with my grandparents.
Keeps us connected. It's the best thing we ever did.
America Online. So easy to use, no wonder it's #1.
I'm a Windows guy who changed to Macintosh. Yeah. Everything about it was just so much simpler than what I was used to, having used Windows for so long. I deal with Windows all day, and when I'm tired of fighting with that, I come home to a Macintosh that works. Mac OS 10 gets out of your way, whereas Windows wants to constantly be in your face all the time. In a year yet, I haven't found anything that I can do with a PC that I cannot do with my Macintosh. My name is Aaron Adams, and I'm a Windows LAN administrator.
Buckle up. The Bourne Identity is the best spy thriller in years, with a mind-blowing car chase that rivals the French Connection.
We can't stay here. It's not safe.
On June 14th, danger is born. The Bourne Identity, rated PG-13, at theaters Friday.
From a company that pioneered gasoline efficiency comes a car that also uses electricity. You, never plug it in. The gasoline-electric Civic Hybrid from Honda. It's changing.
The 2002 NBA Finals, New Jersey, Los Angeles. Love it live.
NBC Tuesday. It's an all-new spy TV, the summer comedy hit. A guy cuts in front of you and wins a new Ferrari.
No.
And this is the spy TV that'll become a classic. See you later, Mom.
My son's in that party.
All-new spy TV. NBC Tuesday, 8/7 Central.
This is who I am. I am Lisa Leslie.
Hey, yo. Son, that Aisha over there, Darren?
Yeah, we just broke up, man. Darren's over there making sure everything's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. You cool? Yeah, I'm cool, man.
You say it's cool.
I'm telling you, it's cool. That's not cool. Darren, I'm paging you, man.
What was he thinking?
Introducing a vehicle designed for your adventures in reality. The all-new, more powerful CR-V from Honda.
What are hamburger lovers saying about the new BK back porch grillers?
Whoa, doggone thing tastes like it's homemade.
Double hamburger.
Tastes like it's straight off the grill. You know, plain broiled a la parrilla. That's a good burger. I think I found a new burger. It's like nothing I've ever had before.
It tastes just like I made it. And I'm a pretty good cook. Awesome.
You gotta try this. Want a bite?
These kids have been practicing.
Come in now for a free 12-ounce frozen lemonade with the purchase of any new BK back porch grillers value meal. You got it. Burgers your way. I'm placing you under arrest for the future murder of Sarah Marks.
The future can be seen.
What's coming?
Double homicide.
He predicted that Detective John Anderson would commit murder.
Who's the victim? I've never heard of him, but I'm supposed to kill him in less than 36 hours.
Now, to prove his innocence,
I'm not gonna kill the man. I don't even know him.
he must defy the system. Who set this up?
I don't know. How about now?
Tom Cruise in a Steven Spielberg film.
Don't run. You're gonna have to chase me.
Minority Report, rated PG-13, June 21st, only in theaters.
Introducing the 240 horsepower four-wheel drive Pilot, built by Honda. Slower traffic. Please keep you right.
I taught him how to do that reverse slam dunk.
I taught him the fundamentals.
Boxing out. Boxing out. Tipsy doing.
Rebound,
Twist people up.
bounce pass.
That's me.
I taught him.
I showed him that.
That's me.
Not you, me. That was me. Who you gonna listen to? How about yourself? Obey your servant. Right.
I thought you told him to be a dentist. Man, don't move your head.
Come on. I got this.
Oh, it's a beautiful day. So come out, play. Oh, it's a beautiful day, y'all. Oh, it's a beautiful day. So come out, play.
Jimmy Johnson's just a rookie, but he sure doesn't drive like one. Driving a car owned by Jeff Gordon, Johnson's grabbed 3 pole positions and 2 victories so far this season. Can this newcomer from California following Gordon's footsteps and be Rookie of the Year? That car returns to NBC July 13th.
Is no up or down. Introducing Mach 3 Turbo. Total comfort whether you shave down or up. A new anti-friction coating on all 3 blades. Plus a new strip releases even more lubrication. So even against the grain, you get less irritation and the closest shave. It's turning the shaving world upside down. The revolutionary new Mach 3 Turbo. From Gillette, the best a man can get.
When things got ugly, small your house for the league's top star. He discovered basketball can be a beautiful thing.
He really likes you, girl.
Joanna Matt.
How about look here? I've given you no little...
With PG-13. Starts June 21st.
The all-new Civic Si from Honda. It figures.
Behold Mickey D's new grilled chicken flatbread sandwich. Tender chicken, grilled with onions, topped with pepper jack cheese, brings it even to an ease. Try the new grilled chicken flatbread sandwich on the new taste menu only at McDonald's.
For a summer fortnight, witness the brilliance of the world's great champions in tennis's ultimate test of excellence. Wimbledon. Coverage begins June 29th on NBC.
If necessary, game 5. Friday, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, NBC.
You're AAA. It must be great to go on a mission. How long have you been a secret agent?
2 days on August 9th.
The fate of the world
22 minutes to evacuate 1 million people.
comes down to one man.
Pray gives us a miracle.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I live for this!
Wicked PG-13 in theaters everywhere, August 9th.
Dave Logan is single. He goes on many dates.
What is it that you do?
I'm a lawyer.
You hate lawyers.
And he uses his Discover card.
Check, please.
So far, he's built up a cashback bonus award of over $160.
You're kind of boring.
Check.
Where do you think this thing's going between us? Because you know my clock's kind of ticking.
Check, please.
It's money he'll use for an engagement ring someday.
So, what do you do for a living?
Maybe someday soon.
I'm a lawyer.
Discover Card's new cashback bonus program.
Really?
Where you get paid for the things you buy anyway.
I don't have to be in that clunky world. There's a clunkiness to it. I had everything set up on Windows. I had my whole life on that machine. You know, my illustrations, my writing, my banking. You know, it's like being stuck in a bad relationship. It works on some level, and so, you know, you don't want to make that jump and take the effort to do it. But then once you do it, you realize you should have done it a long time ago. I'm Mark Brownfelder, and I'm a freelance writer and illustrator.
We are the sons and daughters of every hometown, playing this great game from street corners to cornfields. I am USA Basketball. And this summer, we will come together in this nation's heartland to take on the world. We are USA Basketball.
Watch the USA basketball team compete against the greatest players from around the world at the 2002 World Basketball Championship. For tickets, call 1-800-4NBA-TIX or log on to 2002worldbasketball.com.
Thanks for the lift.
You jumped out?
I jumped out of
a moving truck. At that point, it was like my decision was made. I'm out of here.
Life is best told over a great-tasting Miller Lite at a place called Miller Time.
I wanted to buy a computer, and my parents said that they would help me. I wanted a Mac, and they made me buy a PC. I started using it. It was not very attractive. Everything was kind of unwieldy, and I couldn't keep track of where everything was or how things were filed. I got rid of that thing, and I bought my own iBook. I mean, I just thought it was cooler. Never crashed, nothing. It was great. Holds a special place in my heart. My name is Liza Richardson, and I'm a DJ.
Rated PG-13, now playing.
It's like closing a book that you've just loved reading.
Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on.
12 years in one box? Wow.
Tell me about it. Jim makes it so simple.
That's a good thing in a financial advisor. Your 401k? We'll just roll it over. You won't miss a beat.
Oh, that's great.
From college to retirement planning, our financial advisors help clients realize their dreams.
On the sunny side of the street.
NBC Sundays, Crime and Punishment, a real-life Law and Order.
He's suffocated, buried him in the woods.
Everything is real.
You're never going to see your son again.
And the critics are raving. The trial scenes rival Law and Order. Time magazine calls it riveting and addictive. Crime and Punishment, a real-life Law and Order. NBC Sunday, 10/9 Central.
I got this. Wait, no, wait. Come back, go.
Oh, it's a beautiful day. Come out, play. It's a beautiful day, y'all. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Come out, play.
Here it comes tonight. I'm working.
Working at what?
You saw everything?
Can you keep a secret?
How come they're gonna come after us? I have to protect you now.
You won't make it. Not with a little boy.
This is the life we chose. None of us will see heaven. Michael could.
Road to Perdition, rated R, coming to theaters July 12th.
And what did you do this weekend?
I called this girl, but the line was busy.
Gary? Matt?
I went to Wendy's for lunch. Well, I see the hamburgers on TV and they look good. I ordered a classic double with cheese. Call me crazy, but I think they made it just for me. Hot, juicy, it tasted great. And when I finished, I felt good. And I liked that feeling. Bravo!
Wendy's classic double with cheese. And now Wendy's pickup window is open late so you can eat great even late.
The new black is silver. Bacardi Silver Premium Malt Beverage. 5% alcohol by volume. Your night just got more interesting.
He may be New York's newest billionaire.
Don't you go and spend it all on some fancy record player.
I won't. But he's still the same sweet.
You want some cocoa bubbles?
Simple. Small town boy.
Don't worry, I'll get him. Got your pocketbook?
Adam Sandler is
Sorry about that, dude.
Mr. Dean.
I swear I'm not trying to do that.
Rated PG-13. In theaters June 28th. This Father's Day.
Dad!
Celebrate family.
Hello, son.
I thought you were being tortured.
Well, there was some talk about tying me up, right, girl?
Oh, knock it off.
Celebrate giving.
I got you a present. Are those sharks with laser beams attached to their head? I love you, son.
And celebrate great fathers everywhere.
He's okay.
Austin Powers in Goldmember. Rated PG-13. Opening everywhere July 26th.
Imagine what you would do with an extra $100 a day.
Well, if you sign for your purchases whenever you use your Visa check card, you could turn fantasy into reality. Because each time you sign, you'll be entered to win $100 a day for a whole year. Imagine that. The Visa check card. It's everywhere you want to be.
I helped murder families in Colombia.
It was just innocent fun.
I helped kidnap people's dads. Hey, some harmless fun.
I helped kids learn how to kill.
I was having some fun, you know. I helped kill policemen.
I was just having fun.
I helped a bomber get a fake passport.
All the kids do it. I helped kill a judge. I helped blow a building. My life, my body. It's not like I was hurting anybody else.
Race-inspired cockpit. Chronograph style instrumentation. Introducing the Lexus IS 300 5-speed. Totally unexpected. Especially starting at under $30,000. For an incredible value, just show up at your Lexus dealer.
Thieves, hackers, con artists. And they're the good guys.
I've got something that'll make you smile.
Natasha Henstridge stars in She Spies. Bad Girls Gone Good.
Remember tonight, the bad guys won again.
NBC this summer.
With Verizon Wireless, you can talk.
Can you hear me now? Good.
Or access the web.
Good.
Across the entire nation. Because now you get unlimited night and weekend minutes to use nationwide on the America's Choice Network for just $40 a month. That's the advantage of having the best national wireless network anywhere you go nationwide.
Good.
Plus, pick up a cool, web-ready LG phone. Hurry now, because the offer won't last as long as your minutes.
Good.
Verizon Wireless. We never stop working for you.
I am Sue Bird. The thing I love most about the game is the competitiveness of it. I love competition. I love the pull-up jump shot, I gotta admit. I like all types of music. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Other people tell me that I have a pretty good smile. There it is. My favorite saying is, tough times don't last, but tough people do. This is who I am. I am Sue Bird.
NBC Mondays. Strength, intelligence, strategy. 3 games in 1. A new show that combines brains, brawn, and backstabbing.
It's time to choose the loser.
From the producers of Fear Factor, the next generation in reality TV, Dog Eat Dog premieres NBC Monday. Coming to NBC. What? Listen. That swirling sound. A new drama with a unique storytelling style. One crime.
Sweetie, you're gonna be okay.
Seen from many points of view. All of them leading you to the truth.
What are you doing? Shot a 6-0! What's wrong with you? Back up your car, chasing a very bad man.
Boomtown, NBC this fall.
Grab life during the National Minivan Sales Event. Whether you're a planter, a painter, or a parent, it's a great time to buy a Dodge Caravan. Now you get 7 years or 100,000 miles of engine and transmission protection. Something you don't get from Ford, GM, Honda, or Toyota. And for a limited time, Dodge gives you a $2,500 cash allowance or 0% financing, plus make no payments for 90 days. Hurry, don't miss your chance to drive America's best-selling minivan during the National Minivan Sales Event.
Billions of calls travel through SBC's telecommunication networks. Some are for us. From people looking for us to solve a problem. Fast. In our Ameritech region, we monitor our networks 24/7. So a lot of times we can spot a problem and fix it before anyone even notices. The customer. That's who we answer to. Infinite trust. SBC.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Now get $1,000 to $3,000 cash back on new GMCs. See dealer for details. Upgrade to professional grade. See the pros at your local GMC dealers today. Thanks for voting Mike Blake as Evansville's best sportscaster.
Sundays this fall. The story of a generation
Look, it's me. Dancing with Jimmy Riley on Bandstand.
and one family's journey through the decade that changed us all.
You can do anything you want.
The next great American drama, featuring original footage from classic Bandstand, American Dreams, coming Sundays this fall to NBC.
NBC Tuesdays. Meet the doctors of Scrubs.
Say oh. Everybody say ah, oh, ah.
Have you, ever floated around in here?
Yeah, lots. Never whizzed anyone.
So when's the baby due? What baby?
Can you tell me the treatment regimen for organophosphate toxicity, Dr. Reed?
Check her out.
Dude, HFFA.
You mean?
HFFA, hot from far away, but up close she's nasty.
Are you keeping the attitude?
What if I am?
You have to be a minority sidekick in a bad movie to pull that off. First, you do the hand, then you do the finger, then you talk through the nose.
Dr. Cox?
Not now. I have a 10-minute break and my sofa's on.
Help me to help you, Barbie. Help me to help you. Help me to help you. Help me to help you.
Would you stay and watch the game with me?
Of course I will.
I can braid your hair.
I was just wondering how you comb your hair so the horns don't show.
If you were in my way, I'd throw you off this ledge right now.
How's it going? I'm 37 years old and I'm a janitor. How do you think it's going? Girl problems?
How'd you know?
You look like you got problems. You're a girl.
Tuesday in 2 weeks. Don't miss the Scrubs-a-thon. 5 of the funniest episodes of the season's best new comedy.
When did you meet Morgan Freeman?
That's my mom.
The Scrubs-a-thon after an early Frasier at 8, 7 Central, Tuesday in 2 weeks.
Back in New Jersey as we head to the second half. Lakers up by 1. Both teams shooting well in the first half. Nets at 52%. Lakers at 51. 5 for 7 from downtown. Lakers up 58-57. We'll be right back.
Kelly Turner has 4 boys. They never stop eating. Each week she buys groceries with her Discover card.
Some people put milk on cereal.
So far, she's built up a cashback bonus award of over $180. Are you eating butter? It's money she could use for a nice vacation. Maybe without the boys. Discover Card's new cashback bonus program where you get paid for the things you buy anyway.
Can't resist playing around with stuff? Well, at Best Buy, you can play around with anything you want. Actually, we encourage it. Best Buy. Go ahead. Turn on the fun.
The romance, the beauty, the world of Ralph Lauren. Polo.com.
If necessary, Game 5. Friday, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, NBC.
Monday comes, we rock the party. On the pizza, we rock the party. Wednesday rock, we rock the party. Ain't never gonna stop, we rock the party. Everybody rock, we rock the party. Come on, let's rock the party.
What is it?
Sasha and Denver.
Yeah.
I have everything they put inside me. Everything I ever learned. All.
They trained him
I've got a Black Ops agent who's off the reservation.
to be the perfect weapon.
We don't take care of this little thought firm. Take him out.
But when they betrayed him,
They're trying to kill me.
they unleashed the one thing that could destroy them. Matt Damon is Jason Bourne.
I'm on my own side now.
The Bourne Identity. Rated PG-13 at theaters Friday.
I'm so proud of this team.
What a great season. What an infrastructure.
One integrated machine. So, Coach, what are you going to do in the off-season?
Off-season. In the business, there's no off-season.
No off-season?
See, this whole thing's just a metaphor. I thought it was an allegory. No, allegory, analogy, whatever. It's an endless season. It's 24/7. Clock never stops. No showtime without uptime.
What are you guys talking about?
Oh, credit card bill. Those interest rates. Just get a Capital One no hassle card. Lowest fixed rates you can get. So who's getting rich off my credit card?
Someone living large off your interest payments? Get a Capital One no-hassle card. It's got the nation's lowest long-term fixed rates, no balance transfer fees, and no telemarketing.
What? In your wallet.
NBC this Sunday, the premiere of Crime and Punishment, a real-life Law and Order.
You're a selfish little punk.
The critics all agree. It's genius, hot, and controversial.
He's capable of killing me.
The trial scenes rival Law and Order, and Time magazine rings it's riveting and addictive. Crime and Punishment, a real-life Law and Order premieres NBC this Sunday.
What are hamburger lovers saying about the new BK back porch grillers?
Whoa, doggone thing tastes like it's homemade.
Double hamburger.
Tastes like it's straight off the grill. You know, flame broiled a la parrilla. That's a good burger. I think I found a new burger.
It's like nothing I've ever had before. It tastes just like I made it. And I'm a pretty good cook. Awesome.
You gotta try this. One bite?
These kids have been practicing.
Come in now for a free 12-ounce frozen lemonade with the purchase of any new BK back porch grillers value meal.
You got it.
Burgers your way.
What I'm about to tell you cannot leave this room. In 2 days, discover the secret.
The Corps developed a new code based on the Navajo language
that changed the course of history. Windtalkers is as exciting as movie-making gets. Rates Premiere Magazine.
It's my responsibility!
Nicolas Cage.
You done good today, Ben.
You never called me that before. Windtalkers. Rated R. Starts Friday in theaters everywhere.
The legend was born in 1965 in the storied swamp of Florida. And as befits the legend, it began with a searing question.
Coach asked why we didn't go during a game.
The players weren't adequately hydrated and their performance suffered.
As the Gators marched through the season, they drank a carbohydrate electrolyte beverage created by University of Florida doctors.
Naturally, we called our stuff Gatorade.
In conditions that would make a salamander sweat, the Gators thrived.
Those boys drank that stuff and they became a second-half team. I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
In 1967, when the Gators won their first Orange Bowl, Gatorade had arrived.
Today, Gatorade is the most researched sports drink in the world.
And it continues to fuel champions wherever they're found. Humbly born on the hard-scrabbled gridirons of Florida, proven by generations of athletes. And just as the games never end, so the legend continues.
Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson, David Duval, and more are on a mission to defend the Ryder Cup. Golf's Ultimate Challenge, September 28th and 29th on NBC. Pete Sampras, 7-time Wimbledon champion. After a disappointing result last year, can he bounce back to win an 8th Wimbledon crown? Coverage begins June 29th on NBC.
You ready to face Calvin Cambridge?
I'm not going to cut Calvin any slack.
What can you do to stop him? Stomp on him, that's what.
I got dogs digging out of my house.
He's nothing that I can't handle.
When a little guy has a big heart.
As long as Fabulous is playing, get used to the play.
How you do that?
Like Mike.
Can we get your autograph on my knees?
What's your name? Dirt?
Dirt.
Rated PG. July 3rd, only in theaters.
Suspects in the vicinity. Send in the box. I got something. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0.
Excellences this summer in the movie Minority Report.
Chase all new with D.L. Hughley, NBC tonight. We're a country that loves competition. If somebody starts mixing it up, we're there. You gotta love the idea of car and driver putting the top 4 pickups up against each other. And we gotta love the fact that Dodge won. Yep, Dodge Ram is #1 over Chevy, Ford, and Toyota. When you're buying a pickup, you can't go wrong putting your money on the only pickup with 4 full-size doors and a full-size bed. Dodge Ram. Grab Dodge's 7 100 powertrain play, plus a $1,500 cash allowance. Ford, GM, and Toyota don't match this.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Now get $1,000 to $3,000 cash back on new GMCs. See dealer for details. Upgrade to professional grade. See the pros at your local GMC dealers today.
Wake up to Newswatch 14 Sunrise, weekdays at 5 a.m.
This copyrighted telecast of the National Basketball Association is intended solely for the entertainment of our audience. And any retransmission, reproduction, rebroadcast, or other dissemination or use of this telecast, or of the pictures, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Basketball Association is prohibited.
This is who I am. I am Cheryl Swoop.
A-19 is the finest submarine in the world.
On July 19th, only one man stands between the superpowers and total nuclear disaster.
Report! The core is heating up. Hiroshima, 1.4 megatons.
Harrison Ford, Liam Neeson.
The mission's over.
I'll tell you when the mission is over.
Pivot the boat!
Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, July 19th.
To Nissan, it's a fusion of performance, styling, and innovation. To 50 renowned automotive journalists, however, it's an aphrodisiac. Presenting the V6 Nissan Altima, North American Car of the Year.
2 points is 2 points. Don't be a show. I don't care if you slam dunk. I don't care if you shoot a layup. 2 points is 2 points. All you have to do is take a short shot, box out, rebound. You ain't got to dunk on everybody. Forget about the theatrics. All you get is that is two wins. Score 2 points your whole life. Who you gonna listen to? How about yourself? Obey your thirst. Right. Hey, yo, Kobe, you think you getting some tickets? Courtside? Yeah. Come on.
Well, welcome back to the P. We about to get real funky up in here right now with this brand new Stone Cold groove entitled The Funk Ship.
Well, back in 1975, you know, the funk is the vibe. We like to play it safe. Just like back in the day. Lord, I like the way y'all play. That's your funk today. We're gonna go way down. We're gonna funk everybody. We're gonna funk everybody. With Run and Revolution. You know, like that. Yeah, Revolution. Let the funk keep me going strong. I got the fix, Revolution. Cause the funk's wrong. You are the future to the funk.
A million uses and counting.
110 horsepower supercharged Nissan Xterra. Everything you need, nothing you don't.
Seen any aliens lately?
This 4th of July weekend, the event they don't want you to remember.
Hopefully you enjoyed our new, smaller, more energy-efficient subway cars.
Will be the movie you'll never forget.
What do we got? Big Bad Mojo.
From director Barry Sonnenfeld.
Gang, how you doing?
Tommy Lee Jones. Will Smith. Men in Black 2.
You're getting big. Boy, what you been eating?
Rated PG-13. In theaters July 3rd.
Tomorrow at 3 Eastern, the first round of the U.S. Open, live, with Tiger Woods, Greg Norman, Latif Goosen, John Daly, and more. Friday at 3, round 2, live, with Phil Mickelson, Sergio Garcia, Davis Love, Ernie Els, Colin Montgomery, and others. Golf's greatest championship, the U.S. Open, starting tomorrow on NBC.
Definitely see it. We definitely see it. Where did I see? You were in the water. I was not in the water. Still in the scorecard. Forget golf. Maybe you're a ping pong man. What's wrong with you?
She's looking right at you, man.
I know.
Can I enjoy your trip? One look says a lot.
The Sum of All Fears is the #1 movie in America. Roger Ebert says sums up. Rex Reed calls it an exciting action blockbuster. Ben Affleck and Morgan Freeman take the spy thriller to a new level. The Sum of All Fears, rated PG-13. Now playing in theaters everywhere.
Nissan 4x4. It's the next frontier.
With Verizon Wireless, now you can talk.
Can you hear me now? Good.
Or access the web.
Good.
Across the country. Because now get unlimited. That's right, unlimited night and weekend minutes to use nationwide. All on the America's Choice network. Now with mobile web for only $40 monthly access. That's the best wireless value.
Good.
From the best national wireless network. Plus, pick up a sleek web-ready LG phone. Hurry, the minutes may be unlimited,
Good.
but the offer's not.
Verizon Wireless. We never stop working for you.
What's up? Forgot my due. Where you headed? Tropicana 400, Chicago. Hop in. You got room for a couple more?
NASCAR returns to NBC with the Tropicana 400 July 14th.
Man, I sure hope those guys are okay back there.
Whose side deal was to ride with Jeff Gordon anyway?
Introducing the 260 horsepower adrenaline pump. The new G35 from Infiniti.
This summer, Scooby-Doo and Outcast are in the house.
Woke up from a long night of hanging out with Shaggy. Oh, no, lost my last baggie of Scooby snacking.
Scooby-Doo, rated PG, directed by Roger Gosnell.
Introducing McDonald's new grilled chicken flatbread sandwich. Warm flatbread and grilled chicken melted all together with pepper jack cheese. It's the newest sensation.
Reading is fun. Books are cool too. I will read a book daily to learn something new. I will learn different words, and I will listen in school.
The teachers read stories and share reading rules. Reading is something I will do every day. Reading offers great adventures to me. Reading will help me be the best I can be.
NBC, the network of America's most honored dramas, this fall presents two exceptional new dramas. American Dreams, one family's journey through the decade that changed us all. And Boomtown, from the writer of Band of Brothers and Speed. American Dreams and Boomtown, this fall on NBC. The challenges. First, one of the wildest fear factors ever.
That was the craziest stuff I've ever done.
Then the premiere of Dog Eat Dog. Strength, intelligence, strategy. 3 games in one. The premiere of Dog Eat Dog. NBC Monday after Fear Factor.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Now get $1,000 to $3,000 cash back on new GMCs. See dealer for details. Upgrade to professional grade. See the pros at your local GMC dealers today.
We're a country that loves competition. If somebody starts mixing it up, we're there. You gotta love the idea of car and driver putting the top 4 pickups up against each other. We gotta love the fact that Dodge won. Yep, Dodge Ram is #1 over Chevy, Ford, and Toyota. When you're buying a pickup, you can't go wrong putting your money on the only pickup with 4 full-size doors and a full-size bed. Dodge Ram. Grab Dodge's 7 100 powertrain play, plus a $1,500 cash allowance. Ford, GM, and Toyota don't match this.
About getting every detail right. You need windows that get every detail right. Anderson Windows. Long live the home.
For news 24/7, log on to 14WFIU.com.
You ready to face Calvin Cambridge?
But I'm not going to cut Calvin any slack.
What can you do to stop him?
Stomp on him, that's what.
I got dogs digging out of my house.
He's nothing that I can't handle.
Well, the little guy has a big heart.
As long as Fabulous is playing, get used to the play.
How do you do that?
Like Mike.
Can we get your autograph on my knees?
What's her name? Dirt.
Dirt.
Rated PG. July 3rd, only in theaters.
Anything in the mail?
Joe.
Look at this.
What?
A credit card pre-approved.
You know what that is?
We already have a credit card.
It's pre-approved.
What do you want?
A trip to Bermuda?
The Cayman?
Yeah. Or a nice thing around.
You know what I want? A house.
Using credit wisely is the first step toward owning a home. Call for the free guide on credit from the Fannie Mae Foundation and for a list of lenders and credit counselors.
My dad taught me how to fly as I was 9 or 10, and there wasn't anything he didn't know from the ground up about airplanes. My dad said one time, everybody can be an example, but not always good, and I hope that I'm an example for these new pilots, and a good one. So March 31st will be my 33rd anniversary. I wish I had another 33. My name is Larry Haynes. I'm a 747-400 captain for United Airlines.
For a summer fortnight, witness the brilliance of the world's great champions in tennis's ultimate test of excellence. Wimbledon. Coverage begins June 29th on NBC.
Friday, Matt thought he had the perfect parents until Mom and Dad were accused of kidnapping him as a child. An all-new Dateline Friday on NBC.
Who's got the closest shave? He does, even on the tough spots. The Remington TCP, the only shaver that first trims the hard-to-get hair, then follows with 3 flexing foils to cut even closer. The Remington TCP, total closeness or your money back.
I'm so proud of this team.
What a great season. What an infrastructure.
One integrated machine. So, Coach, what are you going to do in the off-season?
Off-season? In e-business, there's no off-season.
No off-season?
See, this whole thing's just a metaphor. I thought it was an allegory. No, allegory, analogy, whatever. It's an endless season. This 24/7 clock never stops. No showtime without uptime.
What are you guys talking about?
The Los Angeles Lakers are the 2002 NBA champions. And now, direct from the NBA store, get the same hat and T-shirt the Lakers wore during their post-game celebration. Plus, relive all the excitement with the NBA Finals DVD, highlighting the 2002 NBA champion Lakers. Call 866-NBA-4U. Only $19.99 for the T-shirt or DVD, or $24.99 for the hat. Celebrate with your 2002 NBA champion Los Angeles Lakers. 866-NBA-4YOU.
The first major advance for the fastest treatment of athlete's foot is Lamisil AT. Lamisil AT is the first non-prescription medicine proven to kill the fungus with just 1 week's use. Not even a prescription can beat that. Lotrimin AF and Tinactin still expect you to treat for 4 weeks. Who's going to do that? When your feet itch and burn, using Lamisil AT 1 week keeps you athlete's foot free 3 months. Lamisil AT. There's no better way to cure athlete's foot.
My whole family's on America Online. I write my mom a lot. She has AOL.
I get to share pictures with my sisters.
My brothers are on my buddy list.
It's like a community.
I keep in touch with my grandparents.
Keeps us connected. It's the best thing we ever did.
America Online. So easy to use, no wonder it's #1.
Now a Hidden Hills moment, enhancing your love life.
Something I saw on Dateline. Hormones. It's supposed to make a woman more aroused. How's this? Problem.
Hi, honey. Let's go upstairs. I'm feeling tingly. Oh.
Apparently there's a drawback or two.
Hidden Hills, Tuesdays this fall on NBC.
I had a 747 named after me, and it flew the route between San Francisco and Tokyo. United was rewarding frequent flyers by naming planes after them. I saw it one time when I flew back from Osaka to San Francisco. I did see my plane sitting at a gate. My mother was happy. I finally amounted to something. My name is Howard Feinberg, and I've flown 2,540,000 miles in United Airlines. It was really a hoot. Hey, guys, I got someone here who wants to meet you.
A dog.
A dog.
But you told them we couldn't get a dog until we got the house. Did you hear something from our lender?
We got the house. Call the Fannie Mae Foundation for a free guide to help put you on the path to home ownership and for a list of lenders and credit counselors.
You ready to face Calvin Cambridge?
But I'm not going to cut Calvin any slack.
What can you do to stop him? Stomp on him, that's what.
I got dogs digging out of my house.
He's nothing that I can't handle. Well, the little guy has a big heart.
As long as Fabulous is playing, get used to the play.
How you do that?
Like Mike.
Can I get your autograph on my knees?
What's her name?
Dirt?
Rated PG. July 3rd, only in theaters. NBC this fall, the network that brings you the funniest shows on TV, presents 3 new comedies. Dennis Farina and Gene Smart are the in-laws.
Private Canfolk time.
Plus Hidden Hills, just like your life, only funnier. And from the Emmy-winning producers of Will and Grace, Good Morning Miami. I'm the boss. The new comedies this fall on NBC.
The NBA on NBC is brought to you by Like Mike, starring Lil Bow Wow, July 3rd, only in theaters.
Marville and Snapper set to wrap things up. Marvelous.
Thank you very much, Bob. So the Lakers have closed out this 2001-2002 season with an overpowering performance, and we're closing out our 12-year run of the NBA on NBC. We have been very fortunate to work with a great group of people, both on and off the air. Special thanks to our producer, Ed Fibershoff, our director, Andy Rosenberg, our statistician, Mr. Stats himself, Elliot Kalb, and a terrific crew. And I feel privileged to have been a part of the NBA on NBC over this tenure. And guys, it's been just wonderful working with you this year. But Bill, it's over. Stop calling me at home. So annoying.
It's always so sad, Marv, when it ends. You just want it to go on forever. But what a great team the Lakers are. Truly a team for the ages with all the elements of a great champion here. Now, I want to thank everybody for having me. But Marv, mostly thanks to you for your patience. And happy birthday, Marv.
Thank you very much, Bill. It's very kind of you.
I'm going to miss you. I'm going to cry. Oh, don't do that.
No, please don't. Steve, a final thought?
Well, you know, he's always been a character, and he continues to be so. But we want to thank NBC for letting me say I've truly loved this game, and it's been 12 years of that. Marv, for getting to work with you and hearing, yes, it counts. And for you for never taking a stand. But you did come up with throw it down, big fella. Throw it down.
That was a development this year, as I recall.
What?
At least throw it down.
We heard it.
It
came from here. It came from New Jersey.
Bill, once again, the old clock on the wall has caught up. So for the final time on the NBA on NBC, we send it back to Bob Costas. Bob?
Okay, Marv, thanks very much. And as Marv himself would say, it should be pointed out that Marv is celebrating his 49th birthday tonight for a record 12th consecutive year. Well, another season is in the books. The Lakers' title run continues with perhaps no end in sight. But as Marv said, we have reached the end of our run with the NBA. NBC's 12 years televising the league have been filled with indelible moments. And so, as we say goodnight, here's an appreciative look back. And for one last time, you've been watching the NBA on NBC.
And we welcome you to the premier telecast of the NBA on NBC. Hi, everybody. I'm Marv Albert, along with Mike. The look away to Livingston. Jordan. Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan.
You're unbelievable. Michael Jordan is the unanimous MVP. Drexler outside Maloney.